Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's Ash Wednesday. It's the beginning of the Lenten season. And I'm at shereadsthetruth.com. And the title of today's reading is Suppressing Alleluia. And it is day one of Lent. So I hope that you join me. Let's try to do this for our 40 days of Lent together. Today's reading comes from Genesis chapter 3, verses 1 through 19. Romans chapter 3, verses 9 through 26, and Job chapter 42, 1 through 6. And the reading, the passage today, not the passage either. I'm tongue tied. That's craziness. Okay, so the author of today's message talks about how a year ago on Ash Wednesday um, she was on the street and she passed two Episcopal priests who were doing ashes in the street. They said that Jesus met the people where they were and they felt that that's what they should do. But the impact for her, because she had never done Ash Wednesday before, was to understand what the ashes was all about. The key for me was right here where it says that Lent is a pause button. It is a quiet, unlike any other time of the year. Lent is a season to close our eyes as the busy world buzzes around us, to consider those things we'd much rather forget: our sin, our humanity. We came from dust, and to dust we will return. I grew up in the Catholic Church, and so every Ash Wednesday, we would go and we would get the ashes. And, it was a symbol, it was a sign. And at the time, being young, I don't think that you really understand what it's all about. But as you get older and you think about, what does that mean? That means that without Christ in your life, you're nothing. You just go at the whim of the wind. You are blown as the whim of the wind. But when you're centered and you know that you have some reason to be here, um, and you know that you live in an imperfect world and you yourself are imperfect, then that's what makes a difference. Um, and then it goes on to talk about something I had never heard before. It was called Suppressing Alleluia. And even the author says that she hadn't heard about it until last year. It says it was introduced in the 7th or the 8th century, where congregants would sing the Alleluia loudly on the day before Ash Wednesday. So what we here in the States call Fat Tuesday, a big celebration at Mardi Gras. Um, but they would put that Alleluia away and they wouldn't sing Alleluia until Easter Sunday. It was that anticipatory, it was that wait until we can do this again kind of thing. And the author goes on to talk about the rituals, and that not to get caught up in the rituals, but to get an understanding of that they illuminate what the Lenten season is about. And again, Lent is a pause button. And I just love this. For you are dust, and dust you shall return. So I hope that you take time during this Lenten season and reflect about the world. It's a troubling time that we live in when people are put to death because of their belief and their thoughts. And we were never promised a simple, easy life when we believe. We were just promised eternal life. So I hope you have a great day and that it's a reflective Ash Wednesday for you as we begin our 40 days of Lent.